to Optonome CEO Corner. I'm your host, Dennis Dicker. Let's get started, shall we? Optonome is a mobile communications training and management platform covering the entire spectrum of home and community care. The ultimate goal is to help providers offer a total package to those that need long-term care while ensuring their health and safety. Happy Friday. Today's CEO call will continue to cover different types of topics, but mostly about the future of work. I've been talking about this for a while now because the problems that DSPs come across is staggering. Right? For a long time now, they've been receiving close to minimum wages. Right? Up until recently with the pandemic, there's been a need to properly compensate these paraprofessionals as they provide crucial work to those that require long-term support services. All right. I've released multiple articles through Medium dating back to 2018 or even 2017, maybe even 2016, where I talked about different types of topics related to DSPs and how they provide so many services and help so many people, but yet they're left behind. And some of these articles that I've written, I talk about how they depend so much on the system that they help support at the same time. So it's a cycle of support where there's a need to help more people that are in need. So I continue to talk about how the system can be improved and how providers can switch from a reactive type of model to a proactive type of model. And with Optonome, more and more providers can provide quality services for longer periods of time and to more people. Without Optonome, the DSP crisis will continue to grow. All right. As shown in this picture right here, over 1 million DSPs are out there. And there's an estimated cost of over $4,000 just to replace a DSP. This type of turnover comes about when you're providing 24-hour care and dealing with a lot of DSPs. When dealing with 1 to 5 or 5 to 10 or even 10 to 15 DSPs, you can probably handle the turnover. But once you're dealing with the need to staff a single person that requires 24-hour care, or even someone that needs 2 people to support him or her in a community setting, home or community setting, you could reach up to 15 people per week that go in and out of that person's life. That are all supervised by you and your agency that are need to provide that quality service that client expects. All right. And so just imagine if you have 15 to or even 30 staff or even 45 staff just supporting 3 people, you'll definitely have a turnover of about 3 at least per month in this day and age. And it's important that we attract more DSPs and there are more people to choose from. And that's where the DSP Exchange came about, or at least a marketplace for DSPs to come to. For many years, there was nothing for DSPs. They would go to Indeed or any other type of job search engine where if this is the career that they're looking for, there's really not much for them. And so the DSP Exchange gives them more value for the service that they're providing. And so please check out the Medium article where I cover in detail the DSP exchange and how more value is given to DSPs just for providing at least 1 hour of service. All right, and we're definitely sticking to the roadmap. All right, we've if you check out the website, which I'll briefly cover, there will be I'll cover the different types of services where with the DSP coin, you can purchase these services using the Optonome application. All right. So for those that are already going through the licensing process, you've already seen value in the Optonome application as it continues to evolve. And as we continue to incorporate more advanced features to manage finances and things like that, you'll start to see things more streamlined and you'll be able to do more things. In the background, there will be more efficiencies because of blockchain and other types of technology, but we rather focus on the user interface and things like that rather than focus on the technology and marketing the technology. And so where we are today, we're working on the wallet, and as we continue to roll it out, there are people that still use debit cards, the actual physical debit cards. Within my agency, 7 or 8 years ago, we started to distribute debit cards to all the staff and even the clients. It helped us get rid of petty cash. Dealing with petty cash with so many staff can be a headache, all right? With that, you want to have a system in place where you can automatically reconcile transactions. You can all the transactions are automatically categorized based on client, or even you can filter by staff, all in the same place. Something like that is unavailable right now. So that's actually what we're working on for you all. As far as the DSPs, the DSP Exchange, again, gives them more value in addition to these debit cards or ways that they can get paid faster, or at least show the local community what type of value they bring. With blockchain and the different features that it brings, such as the opportunity to create a DAO, the DSPs will be able to show even more value for their services, and it's unbelievable what they'll be able to offer. All right. And previously I did talk about it because with a DAO, everyone that contributes to the DAO gets value out of it. All right. It's not like the type of business structures today where there's one person at the top that makes all the profits and everyone else gets maybe a 10% percentage of the total revenues of what the one at the top is getting. And this is not something that just came about overnight. All right. The DSP opportunity is and the merge with clinicians being able to start and scale their own business using Optonome really can help many families and communities all across the country and possibly around the world. Right? The offering for DSPs is a first opportunity to own long-term care. They're offering it, right? They're offering it. They're the ones who provide the service. So why shouldn't they own it? All right. So with the NFTs, we're giving them a non-fungible token that they can exchange, or whoever's holding that non-fungible token can exchange it for a DSP service. All right. And DSPs earn the non-fungible token, the NFT. They earn it. They earn one for every hour of service. All right, you're following? A DSP using Optonome, when they document service using the electronic visit verification, and it's overseen by an actual clinician, they receive an NFT. With that NFT, they can exchange it for $35 if someone buys it. If someone buys it, they can use that NFT as well, or also exchange it for a DSP service or even an Optonome service. For the DSP, they'll benefit greatly. Their hourly wage from the provider, you all, could be $20, $25 per hour. With an NFT, they could make $35 an hour, or maybe even more based on market demand. With Optonome services, we're able to kind of create a baseline based on the demand, where at least, or at minimum, the providers that are looking to pay them that hourly wage, they'll be able to pay them that hourly wage that was agreed upon. For those that do want to hold on to the NFTs, they can receive long-term care, or they can donate it. All right. So imagine a DSP owning or collecting a bunch of NFTs if they choose to, and instead of receiving their hourly wage, they'll be able to donate DSP hours. It wouldn't be them, but there will be another DSP providing a service based on their liking. It could be some type of non-medical home or community care service. It would be the same type of DSP that would provide a service under Medicaid requirements. All right. And the CEOs, you will be qualified in your state to provide private pay services, which this would fall under. All right. For those that need long-term care, whether they live in some type of community setting, they'll be able to save greatly. If you collect 250 NFTs, you can get up to 50% off DSP services. And that's because it's within our network. We're able to leverage our network and our what's the value within it to offer long-term care to those that do collect in the long run. All right. Hope that helps. Please read up on the different Medium articles talking about long-term care, the DSPs, and how they can earn NFTs, the DAO, and how the DSPs and the clinicians actually own the value that they're creating, how the DSP exchange comes about with blockchain and Bitcoin, the roadmap, what we have coming up. It does take longer than expected, but it is coming, and you can see what's coming very soon here. All right. And the goal and mission of the DSP exchange is really capture this demand of DSPs. All right. millions of DSPs are needed around the world, all right? And Optonome, our goal is to properly bring them on and train them and give them the tools needed to bring value to those everywhere. And with that value that they bring, they should be properly rewarded. Thank you. Please tell everyone about Optonome.com. For anybody 18 years of age or older, you can earn a living wage by just simply start training today. For clinicians, occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech therapists, behavioral specialists, you can have a work-life balance using Optonome. Any other solution, you will have administrative staff and you will have the burden of growing your business. With Optonome, you have a network of clinicians that are also starting this. Thanks for watching, everybody.